So we're gonna start off by sketching our idea over here. And I don't really have a layout in mind. I'm just gonna kind of start doing it. I put these letters a little bit too close to each other because when I'm going to use the brush, they're going to get a lot thicker and they're going to be basically touching each other. So I got to space them out a little bit more. So always think ahead what tool you're going to be using. So these are good. The R is starting to get a little too skinny. So we're going to make it bigger. Let's use the same E as over here. Just going to make it smaller. And I might still move these around depending on what I put underneath. And it's going to be Embrace New Beginnings. So I'm going to connect these. And see, I see all this white space over here, so I can bring it down a little bit more. These are almost touching, so I'm going to shorten up the M a little bit. I can bring this down lower just because this is low and then high, and then we'll bring this one a little bit lower so we get that little bounce. Beginnings is going to be a long word, so I need to plan this out. Maybe a capital B. Lots of N's and G's in this one. Beginnings. Gotta make sure not to misspell it here. I think I'm not gonna connect these ends. Maybe. Like that. We'll give it a different curve to make it look more like an N instead of another I. We'll do the same with this one, then we can join them. Don't like how this G looks right here. I don't like this. I think I'll do this. Kind of bring it up and then down. I don't like this either. This going this way and then the S going this way too, kind of both of these ending on the same angle. I don't really like that. Maybe we'll do a different type of S. So this one's going to go down and this one's going to go up. I'll try doing this, connecting the I to the second N instead of the first one. Yep, I like that better. I'm going to shorten this up a little bit. And just kind of match this G to the other one. And we can make this E a little bigger since we do have the room now. And instead of this one longer, because I don't want it touching the N, I'm gonna make this one longer since there's a lot of space right here. And I don't like that space right there. It's really bugging me. You can give the M a little swirl, or we'll just keep the M straight. Maybe make this a little bit bigger, just to fill out the space a little bit nicely, a little better. I think I'm gonna make this N even smaller. So there's a lot of erasing going on, a lot of smudging of pencil, but if you have a light table, you can definitely use that. That way you have a nice clean version of it that you can go over with ink on a new piece of paper. So there we go. I don't want to connect this to the R. So now we can ink it, and I'm just going to ink right over this because when I scan these and digitize them, I can easily erase all these pencil marks. We'll give this C a little loop. You can bring it down more, but that's pretty much it. It's done. So now I'm just going to ink it. And I use these aqua brushes, and I just dip them in ink, just any type of India ink. I'm gonna give these little stems here just a little bit of a serif type of thing. And always keep, this is why I smudge a lot, but I always keep my little finger touching the paper. That way I have better control over the pressure. There we go. It's all done. Did I even spell it correctly? It's a little difficult to spell and letter at the same time. It always gets a little confusing. But it's done. It's all done. And now I'm just going to wait for it to completely dry and then erase all the pencil marks. And I'm probably just going to wait till tomorrow because every time I think it's done drying, it's usually not. So I'm just going to give it a whole day to dry. And that's it, guys. It's done.